In that bed. Well, sorry about the introduction. God first. The creator of the universe. We already here. Y'all already know how I rock at that point. But for the newcomers, the new people to the God's community, the high innovative intellects, high, you feel me? You understand me, you see? And also, just the ones that's ready for that next level. You know what I mean? That next level. You ready for that higher dimension? You ready for that success? You ready for that inner healing? You ready for your spiritual journey? Or you already in it? And we stand on many topics here. We stand on many subjects and many things of matter. And by matter, I mean solid, physical plane, but also as well as matter as far as like the concept of matter, like what's really important. So I want y'all to tap in with me. LOD, we all the way branded. I got cars coming with the clothing brand, so had to put on, the red pill. Shout out to Red Pill. They be working with 19 keys. We done tapped in as far as like, I done tapped into y'all nature, you feel me? We all coming from the inner God. We coming from the inner wisdom, the cosmos. And we coming from a place where our thoughts are generated. A place from where our wisdom is generated through experience and trauma, but also through nothingness. Even when you're in a resting place of meditation, or even when you have a vivid dream or a lucid dream, these are where your messages are coming from. All of it together. Your thought process, your actions, your experience, your past, the privileges that God gave you, your skill set, how you use that, and how, and everything is crazy because it's a karmic balance and everything for real. Even being spiritual, nobody perfect. So it's like, you could be a great person. That's cool. You cannot do wrong. But even if you did something wrong subconsciously, like how you spoke to a person, or if you did something real, look like something a little sneaky, got away with it, you know what I mean? Things of this nature. Then, you still got to come correct to God at the end of the day, which is yourself as well, in the body. If you understand where I'm coming from, God's in the flesh, you got to come correct with yourself before somebody else. If you ain't right within, how you going to be right without or out? You see what I'm saying? In is out, as above, as below. Come on. Let's start here like we don't know universal law, the law of attraction, the law of appeal. There's so many different laws. The law of prosperity, righteousness, attraction, right? You know what I mean? And you must know what I mean, because you'll get it later. You'll understand later. Some people get it. What I know, you might know something that I don't know now. I know something that you don't know now. And this is what we're doing. We're sharing information. We're experiencing God's power together. Some people going through demon time, but we exclude them. I won't say rebuke, we exclude. We're not Christians over here. We're not Muslims per se, but I do respect the Muslim community entirely. The Nation of Islam, things of that nature I've done. My studies, I invested into this, not as far as being a Muslim, but I invested into the knowledge of it. As far as just black power, black excellence, black growth, we talking about just melanated power and melanated presence, period. The knowledge from the melanated people, the people who built society. Even going back to the shamans and the Egyptians and things of that nature. How the shamans, they recorded things they got from their consciousness, the cosmos, God, all one thing. That's one trilogy right there. How I just pieced that together. 333, SmileyGG. God and gangster. They can't forget this. This is for the future generations. Like, even though I know this earth is shifting, we in a new paradigm shift where the earth is transformed. Because we know the earth is a living organism. And human consciousness is I ain't gonna say at a peak, but it's rising greatly for like special individuals and those who actually care and want to. And people that is looking forward to advancement and also spiritual enhancement on the spiritual journey. Or should we say human evolution? Even going back to prehistoric times. Before BC, before Christ. You get what I'm saying? You got to understand what's going on. They even fucked up the timeline. They say after Christ is the Indians, but we know who was on this land, bro. Know what the fuck going on? Atlantis. We talking about the Grand Canyons, how you can walk through the Grand Canyons, but it's certain places prohibited. Area 51 and restriction zones. And it's about electricity. It's about frequency. It's about the human body. It's about the human mind, the brain, bro. everything is like mind control. But it's due to the fact, it's not just MK Ultra, it's due to the fact that these folks knew the truth. They took it from us. Everything we taught them in the scriptures, in the stone, you know, and just being existing. Our warrior instincts, how they want to build an army after we already made our own army out of nature. You know what I mean? Making weapons out of nothing, bro. Making fires and building homes. Seriously, hemp, better than concrete, better than wood, better than paper. We could have been living organically and living conservative, you know, respecting the planet. But obviously we up against these evil psychics and morons, and these deliberate psychopaths. Like we up against dictators and maybe aliens, reptilians, and things of that nature. We talking about beings that don't care about human evolution, obviously, but they also don't care about the melanin presence, which is the most powerful presence on Earth. Outside of nature itself, because God created all of this. You get what I'm saying? But people don't want